Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our Summer Under the Stars honoree since 6 a.m. Eastern this morning is Edmond O'Brien, the versatile Edmond O'Brien, one of the great dependables of the movie business since he made his movie debut in the 1939 Charles Laughton version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Well, through the years, he rarely stopped working and ultimately worked with everybody. Actors from Bogart, Cagney, and Brando to directors that ran the gamut from Peckinpah, John Ford, John Frankenheimer, and Raoul Walsh. He was also one of the few actors to be directed twice in films by Ida Lupino, the only woman to direct Hollywood films in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and that she pretty much created for herself, I might add, by co-founding her own production company, which was called Filmmakers. Now, it's a company she started with her second husband, screenwriter and producer Collier Young. They initially established Filmmakers in the late 40s, releasing their first film through a small independent company called Film Classics, then going through the distribution channels of the bigger RKO Radio Pictures, after which Ida started her own distribution company, which she also called Filmmakers. Well, our next film with Edmond O'Brien is one of those Lupino movies released through that Filmmakers organization. Above and beyond that, this next film, titled The Bigamist, has all sorts of really interesting asterisks attached to it. Not only did Ida Lupino co-produce it and direct it, she also co-stars in it with Edmond O'Brien. Now, by the time Ida and Collier Young jointly made this film, they were no longer married. They had, in fact, divorced each other and married other people. Ida had married actor Howard Duff, and Collier Young married actress Joan Fontaine. And guess who co-stars in the film with Ida Lupino? Collier Young's next wife, Joan Fontaine. So what we have here is a film co-produced and co-written by a former husband and wife, co-starring the husband's former wife as well as the current wife. The current wife directed by the former wife. That has to be something of a Hollywood first. But hey, these are all seasoned pros working on a tight budget on a script they all liked, making a movie that would be much admired. It's Eddie O'Brien who plays the title role, a businessman leading a double life with families in both LA and San Francisco, a situation which finally catches up with him. From 1953, with Edmond O'Brien 1 year before he became an Academy Award winner for the 1954 film The Barefoot Contessa, joined in our movie by 3 former Oscar winners, Joan Fontaine, and supporting actors Edmund Gwenn and Jane Darwell. Here's The Bigamist.